What's up, guys? It's Fanboy here, and Phoenix just got done doing his review of Dead Space 2, and I wanted to give you guys my thought and review of Mass Effect 2 for the PS3. Now, this was 2010 Game of the Year on the Xbox 360, PC, and all-around game for all consoles. And in my opinion, it did not disappoint. BioWare and EA have redefined the way to tell a story in regards to an RPG and the depth that they can go into as far as how much content they can shove in a sci-fi or any type of RPG. Now, I never finished Mass Effect 1, and so I was a little curious as to how confused would I be going into Mass Effect 2 and not knowing what happened at the end of Mass Effect 1. Well, the good news is, if you buy Mass Effect 2 on the PS3, because you will not get Mass Effect 1 since that is owned by Microsoft Game Studios. But if you do play Mass Effect 2 on the PS3 and you buy it, you will actually have a 20-minute anime that you'll actually watch, which is a motion comic that will explain all the events that happened in Mass Effect 1 that made a significant change in this. And I got Phoenix here. What, you got a question?
Yeah. Is it going to give you another backstory from Mark?
That I don't know, because unfortunately with EA and the way that you complained about them in the previous video, you have to pay for that downloadable content if you did not purchase the game.
EA, we hate you for this. Stop it.
Now, will I be purchasing this down the road? Hell yeah. You start out as Commander Shepard. Of course, Shepard is the main character in this whole trilogy. And you start out, and I'm not going to try to give any spoilers away, because anybody that is a sci-fi fan and an RPG fan must play this. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. But you pretty much start out on a ship, you're Normandy from the first one, and you come under attack. You don't know who it is. It is either the death of the collectors, you don't know, but what ends up pretty much happening is your ship gets destroyed and you float off into space. And you get sucked into the Earth's atmosphere and burn up like a toasted crispy, whatever you want to call it. Well, anyways, what happens is your body is recovered and you're put through what is called the Lazarus Project, which pretty much is bringing you back from the dead. It's Lazarus from the Bible, everybody knows. So, anyways, you come back from the dead and you have a lot of questions to do. Now, I don't want to get into the story because you definitely need to pay attention to the story. The first time I played through this, I spent close to 40 hours on this game, addicted. The leveling up system is great. The conversations that you have between your crewmates is outstanding. There are decisions that you will make that will prove if you're a Paragon, or if you are, I believe they refer to it as a rebel, or rage or something like that. It's blue and red. You already know. Blue means good, red means bad, pretty much. So if you want to be an ass, pick red. If you want to be a good guy, pick blue. I played through as a Paragon, and I mean, the detail in this game is just outstanding. The amount of background they give you on each planet. Now, there is another thing that you have in this game where you have the ability to, not only while you're in the mission, to go and find your crewmates that will help you on this long journey to take out the collectors, but you actually can go to each planet and learn about the history of each planet and harvest minerals and material off these planets to upgrade your character stats, your armor, your weapons, your health, your biotics, everything. That's another thing I love about this, is the class skills. I love games where they give you a choice in the beginning of what skill you want to be and where you want to be proficient in. If you're a soldier and you just want to go in there guns blazing and you just want to kick the hell out of everybody, they have a class for that. If you're a guy that wants to hold back and, you know, conserve your ammo but use it at the same time but also have magic or biotic powers, there's a skill for that. Or if you just want to go straight biotics and you can just unleash hell with your abilities and your aura, there's a skill for that. So pretty much anything that you want to be, you can be. And I mean, there's side missions, there's side quests. Now the game did come with the downloadable content that was purchasable in the first Mass Effect 2 that released on the 360. It was free on my copy, and I got to play the Shadow Broker, which was a great side story. Got to learn about Liara, Kalani, I think is her name, and more of her side quest. I mean, I cannot stress to you guys, the graphics are amazing. For all the data they're able to fit on this, I understand it was on a 2-disc DVD for the 360. It was on one Blu-ray, of course, for the PS3. This, and the way that it ends, I can't wait for Mass Effect 3. That, I think right now, with Uncharted 3 being in close second, this Mass Effect 3 is my most anticipated game for this year, just because of what EA and BioWare have done to me and made this game so addicted. And I can't stop thinking about it. I want to play through it again. I want to watch this motion comic to understand what exactly happened in the first one. And yeah, I know I can go pick it up for $10 for my 360, but I just couldn't get into the first one as much as I got into the second one. I don't know why. I really don't. Maybe I need to give it another chance. Who knows? So anyways, you know, rest in peace to my thief. She unfortunately died. There is a way that you can save all of your teammates in the final battle. Unfortunately, I made a bad choice and cost her life. And I really felt a loss after she put that rocket to the head. I mean, it may sound funny to you guys, but when you grow these relationships with these characters, it really, to me, makes me feel like I've lost, I wouldn't say like a family member, so you guys don't need to be getting that all, you know, retarded on that, whatever. But it just feels like I lost somebody that I actually spent time and time to get to know. And there's so much story, there's so much dialogue. You learn about all these characters' past in history. So anyways, I didn't really want to make this long, but I guess I did. If you've got a PS3, PC, Xbox 360, definitely consider checking out Mass Effect 2. I give this game probably 9, I'd say even a 9.5 out of 10. It's outstanding. And if you're a sci-fi fan, if you're a fan of Serenity, if you're a fan of, I wouldn't even really say it has Star Wars references, but it has that Andromeda, Star Trek, Deep Space Nine. It's got all those elements. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think. This is Fanboy, and that's my review of Mass Effect 2. Peace.